Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Opening night here in this brand new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Max Scherzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So stepping in is Keith Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. A chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Guerrero. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Next for the Mets, Joe Torre. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Now at the plate is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lindor has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. Smith able to track it down for the third out. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in is Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The left fielder is a 2.
Next to hit is Dominic Smith. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 0 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Scherzer's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. That's a hit. The first of the new campaign for the Mets.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Ball.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
He's set. Now the pitch. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And it's
1-2.
1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 5th, The catcher.
Okay, here's how the
Gary
Mets are lining up defensively.
Carter.
And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First offering on its way. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Tom Seaver. Bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Next, it'll be Keith Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined into right, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Gloved by Harrison. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to bat, Kyle Schwarber, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 to Schwarber.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's falling behind now. 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So here's Starlin Castro. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Yanked on the ground down the line. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Max Scherzer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Castro, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count remains at 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joe Torre.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And now the first pitch. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So now to the plate, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's no. Ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's outside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Mets leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! 1-1. Hey!
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
The right fielder.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Ball
A
3.
little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Juan Soto waits on deck. The 3-1. Hit hard towards second. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Juan Soto to the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now into the box, Gary Carter. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, nice
2
job
strikes.
of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off with the Mets,
All right, thanks,
the
Heidi.
third baseman, number 6,
50th pitch of the game on its way. Jeff McNeil will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Guerrero is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty with one gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Rolled slowly to first. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 41, Tom Seaver.
So here now's the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Josh Bell.
Now here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. Out to Hernandez, and it's a double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Here's Starlin Castro. Grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. You have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First delivery to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Josh Harrison will strike it again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Outside 3-0 now. This pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Guerrero.
And now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Taijuan Walker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Taijuan Walker.
Josh Bell will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and a strike to count. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Guerrero on second. Soto at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. So take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Two and two the count. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets nothing. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lifted the other way to left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in next, Michael Conforto singled in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next, Dominic Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jeff McNeil is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he fouls this one off. Scherzer comes set. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2.
3-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Ball.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Torrey is after it. The throw down to first, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Pitch popped up. Hernandez shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On his way to pitch number 100. A ball and a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. J.D. Davis steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Keith Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading up for the Nationals, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First offering, fouled off. Ball one.
Inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. May has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one, to Hernandez, and it's a double play.
For left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. They lead it 6-0. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Daniel Hudson.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, career line against Daniel Hudson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Joe Torre, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Boy, what a way to get that final out, Nero. Talk about flashing some leather to end one.
No doubt, Dan. That ain't your generic punch-outer 6'3". That is a guy selling out, taking a chance, and getting the boys fired up for the final out.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Scherzer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Mets, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
it.